What's going on, guys? It's Gabe, your host, and welcome to the show. And today we're going to cover some concepts about beginning as a day trader, some of the things that I learned as a day trader, and some of the mistakes that you could avoid as a day trader. Also, stay tuned. We will be giving you a free chart so that you can set your trading career off on the right foot.
Drop it.
Now, before we begin, I have a personal question to ask you. Are you looking for income? Are you looking for long-term wealth? Are you looking for hurricanes, private jets, yachts, vacations, trips to Mali, time freedom? The question here, and the true question that I'm asking you, is what is your why? And I want you to write that down right now, because money is addictive. And the theater that surrounds the money, especially day trading. You know, you go on social media and you see the Lambos, and you see the $1 million months and the $30,000 days, and you see the private jets, and you know, it's all like, oh my God, wow, that's amazing. But I promise you guys, you're looking at a guy who does it, and he's wearing a Tom and Jerry shirt with a simple Apple Watch, no Rolex necessary. Okay, so it's all about understanding your expectations, because expectations is the reason why over 90% of traders fail. The expectation isn't set, the goal isn't set, the whole mindset is make money as fast as possible so that you can live that beautiful life. And I tell you what, if you're thinking of becoming a trader or a day trader, you have to ask yourself, are you willing to become a professional? Because this isn't a hobby. This is not something that you dabble in. This is something you take absolutely seriously. So unless you're willing to commit your mind, your body, your soul, and your why to this incredible industry we call day trading, I suggest you go ahead and look elsewhere. I would go as far as saying that step number one as a day trader, the only expectation you should have is the expectation of yourself to embrace your role as a lifelong learner and continue to learn and hone the skill set that is required to endure these trending markets, volatile markets, these stagnant markets, these wild markets. Now, I also want to remove the myth that you need $25,000 to succeed in this game. Truth is, you don't. The number two expectation is become master of the UI of your broker, whether it's TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, Moomoo, Robinhood, Webull. Personally, I'm a big fan of Webull. Number two benefit for me with Webull is they allow you to open a cash account. Now, what is a cash account? A cash account is a way to circumvent PDT restriction. So you don't need $25,000 to trade. In fact, you can start with $5,000. And with $5,000, you can trade for as long as there is available cash in your portfolio. Okay, so you got $5,000. You're ready to turn that into $1 million? Slow your roll, bro. Because before we enter our first trade, we need an additional tool, and it's a charting tool. My personal favorite would be TradingView, and I'm going to show you guys a chart that I'm giving to you absolutely free. It's really not that complicated to make money in the markets, and it just seems it's wild to me that we're in an industry that is predicated on making things seem more complicated than what it is. Let's get right into it. Never mind this. This is my alert system. And let's see, today we had how many alerts? 260 alerts on the 1 minute. Okay, the chart. This is what you're here for. And what we're looking at today is the SPY. And we are on the 5 minute. Another thing, before we get into it, I need you to jot this down because we're going to cover some rules. Rule number one is the 5-3-1 rule. 5 stocks you need to master, 3 trading strategies you need to master, and 1 trading time every single day. So if you're going to trade from 9:30 to 10 with the most volatility, you're going to trade 9:30 to 10 every single day. If you're going to trade from 10 to 11:30, where the market seems to find a trend, you are going to play that time every single day. So let's turn our attention to the free chart, and we're going to show you some of its features and some of the techniques that will help you make money. Okay, so the chart looks like a random boring chart here. This is the SPY on the 5-minute. Also, boys and girls, you need to be able to master time frames. For beginner traders, you have no business on the 1-minute, which is way too much noise. Most professional traders hang out on the 5-minute. All right, so here we are on the 5-minute. And Gabe, what's this chart? Well, let's go ahead and click settings here. For those with TradingView, you can simply follow the link down in the description and download this chart. We are going to enable a couple of things. The first thing is the 200 EMA. Okay, so what is the 200 EMA showing us? Well, the 200 EMA is telling us that when price action is above the 200 EMA, we're going long, or we're buying long, or we're buying calls if options are your thing. Okay, that's what the 200 EMA is telling us. And as you could see with the SPY, it came down to the 200 EMA for a short while, and then we had a continuance and we were bullish above the 200 EMA. So this is something you want to always remember. Play with the trend. Now that we've enabled the 200 EMA, we're going to enable the 13 and the 48 EMA. All right, boys and girls, this is rather simple. When the 13 crosses the 48 to the upside, right, the blue line crossing the red line here, this is your signal to buy. Now, how do I make that ever more clear? Well, we simply put call and put, right? So call, meaning buy a call option and or go long by buying your shares, or put, as in going short with your shares. These are signals that the market is bullish or bearish in helping you to capture the trend with the 1348. But there's more. Let's go ahead and go on over to settings once again. We have support and resistance, right? This support and resistance is going to be drawn out for you automatically. Support and resistance is a major part of the game that we play. And as you can see, price action comes down to support before it bounces back up through its own 200 EMA and then continues on its bullish run. You could also see sensitivity here, this price getting rejected at market open at 935. You could also see sensitivity here as it's making its approach to a level of resistance at 1054 to eventually break through and set a high for the day. The chart is going to show you exactly what the ETF or stock is going to do without question. And you don't need to overwhelm yourself with so many indicators, with so much information that prohibits you from making a clear as day entry and exit. I hope that makes sense. So here we go. We have something else for you. This is known as the traffic light. And the traffic light system we tend to use on the 3-minute. And what this is it's an additional confirmation of entry and exits for those who like to scalp the markets. Also for those who have a daytime job. We have to put it out there. If you currently have a job, please keep it. Do not quit your job to pursue a career in day trading. Use your time at your job as a way for you to buy yourself time as you master the skills in this industry. Okay, so going back to the chart here, as you could see, we have entry signals with the traffic light, which is then confirmed, and we have a custom built reversal indicator here. This is great for those who want to trade on the daily, again, those with jobs, and or those who want to scalp on the 3 and 5 minute. Also, it's accompanied by these exact alerts. Again, 260 alerts for those who are already in the game or interested in getting in the game. We give you real-time alerts as they happen to help you identify or give you plenty of opportunities to enter high-quality trades and setups. If you'd like to know more, go ahead and check out trade1348.com. Sign up for your first month. It's only $5. Only $5, right? But if that's not your cup of tea, take the free chart. Anyways, guys, this is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.